Just forget the rest of the patch. Crappy happened. So obviously Kael'thas is here. What's up, Kale? You're looking a little angry right there. I don't know what's up with you. We're gonna look at the shop really quick. The shop got a UI overhaul. Featured hero, Kael'thas. They're not just, remember before the shop, everybody was just kind of standing. When you mouse over them, they'd move and stuff. Now we're kind of in these little boxes. So that's cool. What's up, Klein? Let's grab Klein. Let's grab Velthea. Jono doesn't appear to be online, but that Amber is here. So now we've got these boxes. I like the way they look. I feel like these are the heroes I don't own. I feel like they look much cleaner like this. It's prettier. I like. Skins here, looking cool. Epic skin owned. Oh, look at Velthea, that rank 1. Legendary skin owned. So then they'll tell you themed animations, themed abilities, replace voice. So that's all pretty sweet. New stuff. 50% off a rare skin, epic skin. So like rare skin, no changes to any of his stuff. It just looks neat. Epic skin, it's got a couple changes like themed abilities. Replace voiceover, he's got the margle gurgle gurgles. Ah! Do it again. Do it again. Are you gonna tell us anything, Kale? What's up? No, he has nothing to say to us. Fine. Ya donger.
Commander.
Yeah. So that's pretty neat now in the shop. Mounts, of course, got their overhaul. Well, not overhaul, but the shop looks different again. Bundles look different again. They look cool. Stim packs don't really look any different. I don't know. So that's neat. Velthea, that would be cool. For voiceover, you press a button and you can hear a feature of the voice clip thingy. That would be cool, so you know what they sound like. Although there's try mode as well. What up, Dion?
Hey there, Kai.
Alright, so here's Kael'thas. He's our new guy. I'm introing my stream, so I'm gonna mute for a second. Sorry. This is new as well, the way they outlined abilities. Remember before you'd hit the ability tab, here they are. Now they're just giving you a quick, like, here's this stuff. You know, you can look at that, or if you want more details about the ability, they're on the side here. Talents, a little bit different. Before, they were all just kind of like, and you could see them all at once. Now you kind of got to click through.
Join me in battle.
Okay, Kale, I'll join you in battle in a minute. This makes it maybe a little cleaner to look at. Skins, again, if you want to look at those skins. I like his master skin, because it's like, yo, here's my skin. Yo, put a bird on it. If you like it, then you better put a bird on it. This one's cool. It's like autumn Kael'thas. Oh, look at the back of that. Look at that. He looks awesome. Kale, you beautiful. And then, of course, steampunk. Snowpunk? What? I mean, this one's still cool.
For Quel'Thalas.
For Quel'Thalas. There's the autumn one again. Still nice looking, don't get me wrong, but the master one here is like, oh, look at me. Oh, girl, look at that cape. Somebody was talking last night in stream about how Kilthalas Master Skin is good because he's not wearing a skirt. He's wearing, or no, I'm sorry, Steampunk is cool because he's not wearing a skirt. Kilthalas never wears a skirt. He just has a really big cape. So he's got this big ass cape, but he's wearing pants underneath. You can see he's wearing pants. He's got like a big old cape. All right, step off. All right, so here's Kale doing his thing. See if Dan is ready to jump in with us.
Join me in battle.
Dan, and then if we could get like Amber, that would just be brilliant. Okay. Alright, moving on. So there's Kale. They also gave us, if we go into play, some new stuff. Training, which replaces maybe try mode. It's a little updated version of try mode versus AI, which is going to be a little bit updated version of Coop. Then quick match, Hero League, and Team League remain the same. That's awesome. Girl, look at that, Kale. So we had a lot of big talent changes today, especially to ETC and Raynor here both got some talent changes. ETC, huge talent change. Anubarak had some big updates to his Beetle AI. That's really going to make him a lot better. Really good changes there. Gazlo had some significant changes to his turrets. Some people are saying a buff. Some people are saying a nerf. So depending on how you play Gazlo, we're going to see how that wins out. A little bit of changing to the way Murky's egg spawns initially, like when the game begins or when Murky's egg is killed and Murky is killed. So there's a little bit going on there with Murky. Not a huge change, but a change nonetheless. Changes to Abathur, how his spike works off of his symbiote, and how his locusts attack. Mostly their range was reduced, so they can't attack forts and turrets out of range anymore. So maybe moving that emphasis with Abathur to using his symbiote rather than just relying on his locusts. Changes to Sonya as well. Changes to her whirlwind, making it deal more damage to heroes and getting the health return from hero damage rather than minion damage. So that's a pretty big change for Sonya. Some big changes to Diablo, who I don't own, but changes to Diablo as well. Probably the coolest change is that he has a new unique mount where he gets to run on all four like an animal. So that's pretty cool. But he also has a lot of talent and ability changes. I don't play a lot of Diablo, so I'm probably not the best one to give you a Diablo overview, but there's a lot of change there. Lost Vikings had changes for their ultimates. The boat, the longship, if you kill it before its duration is over, the Vikings get a 1.5 second stun. It's a really good window to kill them. Play Again also was buffed. Now the Vikings would return with full health if you take that ultimate. So maybe trying to get more people to pick Play Again rather than Longship. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. For Rhaegar, there was a little bit of a nerf to Healing Totem. Rhaegar had a unique version of Healing Totem. It's probably not going to let us see it from this screen. Oh, yeah, well, here we go. Right here. Rhaegar had a unique version of the Healing Totem. It had a shorter cooldown than any other hero like Malfurion or anybody else who had Healing Totem. Now its cooldown was put in line with everybody else's. So sad to be Rhaegar, I guess. Nova got a buff to One in the Chamber, I think is the name of the talent. I'm trying to remember like the significant talent changes here. That's not what it's called. I feel like that's what it was called, though. Maybe it's not. Oh, there it is. Yeah, one in the chamber. Boom, right here. It used to be 50% additional damage. Now it's 80% additional damage. So that was a bit of a buff for Nova. So, grats, Nova. You got a buff. Maybe people will stop making fun of Nova for being terrible. I don't know. But there's a buff for Nova. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. Squeak, dog, squeak. Yeah, it's, you know, it happens. It happens, all right? Noticeable heroes who did not get any buffs or changes at all whatsoever are going to be Tyrael and Arthas. People were kind of asking for changes to them because they are really niche warriors right now. They're not played a lot competitively, hero legally, like at all, ever. But no changes were made to them at all, so I got nothing for you. Also, Illidan did not see any real major changes, nor did Sylvanas. Blizzard said Illidan and Sylvanas are riding right around the 50% win rate in most play matches, and that's what they're looking for. Even though people kind of think Sylvanas especially to be overpowered, she's actually hitting about a 50% win rate, so no buffs are nerfed to her yet. They are looking at possession as an ultimate to try to tweak it to make it better, but nothing going on there at the moment. All right, that's what I got for you for changes for right now. The other kind of graphic changes, there have been some updated graphics for several heroes. I brought up Zagara because you can see her pose was changed. I actually talked about this yesterday. Why does Zagara always look down like this? Her head was always pointed down in this really awkward forced pose. You can see they fixed that. So several heroes had updated graphics. Tychus had some updated graphics as well in his regular skin though. Tychus, Zagara, there are a couple others who had some polishes. I want to say Tyrande did as well, but I mean, she always looks so beautiful, it's hard to say. Yeah, so if you see some people, I know Pure Country ETC as well. I don't actually own Pure Country ETC, but he had some ability graphic changes to match his cowboyness. So if you look around the board, you'll see some updates there as well. Zagara was the big one for me because she always looked super awkward in all of her skins, but now she looks far less goofy, so we'll see there. And look, I see Kerrigan also, yeah. You can see she got a sassy update to her pose as well to kind of match some of the other female heroes who looked really awesome. Kerrigan also looks really good. Oh, look at this one with the hand. Let's see. Yeah, girl, get in it. So Kerrigan looking fly as well. Blizzard, of course, just continuing to polish graphics. There are graphics polishes to a bunch of the maps as well. Also, a user has disconnected and reconnected. Alert from the map announcers has been updated so it doesn't spam as frequently. So that's good news there. What up, Orange Kerrigan? So, without further ado, I'm going to get into playing some games. Thanks for listening to me talk, and see you in the Nexus. I hope that was a long enough pause for Executive Producer Meatyard.